Welcome to Inside South Florida. I'm your host, Veronica Raskin. James Wilkerson is a certified financial planner and Navy commander with more than 20 years of experience. Today, his mission is focused on helping minority populations become more financially literate and successful with their money. Welcome, James. We are pleased to have you with us today.
Veronica, thank you so much for the opportunity to share something that's a passion for me. I'm excited because, unfortunately, in our community, the Black, the brown community, financial illiteracy is running rampant. And unless we come up with a solution set that allows us to change the landscape, that narrative would never change.
Why do you think there's very little talk about money in the Black community?
Unfortunately, most people can only talk about the things they know. And because they don't know money or how money works, it's important for us to change that narrative. I say that because we're free to make decisions, but we're not free of the consequences of those decisions. For example, financial illiteracy is killing families' financial futures forever. However, if people become financially literate, when I say financial literate, I mean they understand some basic concepts, because if they change their literacy, they can change their lives. And at the end of the day, everybody wants more money, but they just don't know how to get more money.
What is the biggest problem you encounter with the families you work with?
Because most people have never had money before, they are reluctant to receive information on what to do with the dollars that they receive. For example, most people are focused solely, in my conversation, on getting out of debt. But when we build our financial house includes managing debt, it includes saving money, it includes investing, and it also includes protecting. And so when folks know how to do all those things correctly, it puts them in a better position. But because they have never been exposed to that teaching, then they feel that they have to navigate that minefield alone, and they continue to make the same mistakes that their parents did before them.
What should someone who wants to change their financial situation be focused on?
You know, as you say that, the most important thing that anyone could do is understand, if you change your literacy, you could change your life. And so when we talk about changing literacy, we're talking about educating people to make better decisions. One of the most important things we have to do is make sure people understand that all of those pieces that I mentioned briefly before are important to your financial welfare. Protection. It's not if it's going to happen, it's just when is it going to happen. Bad things happen to good people all the time, so we have to have something in place for protection, because most people go into scenarios and all of a sudden they're in financial distress because they just didn't have proper protection in place. They're saving money, but they're saving money in the wrong place. They don't understand how to invest because nobody has ever told them to sit down with somebody who could show them how to do the things that are necessary. And those are the kind of things that we're just not getting in our community.
Why should we be prepared for the unexpected?
One of the most important things that we could do is know that bad things happen to good people all the time. And if you don't have a vehicle in place to help you to resolve or mitigate some of those things that happen along the way, you set yourself and your family up for financial disaster. So it's important to have proper protection in place. You know, something that takes care of the family. If you're unable to feed yourself, clothe yourself, bathe yourself, transport yourself, money has to answer those solutions. So you got to take those things into consideration. And so those are just some of the small pieces of the puzzle that are necessary for us to have great financial success.
You have a lot of experience, so can you give us one piece of advice to get in the right mindset?
Do something today. Unfortunately, most people are victimized by procrastination. They like to delay and continue to push off until another day. But at the end of the day, it's important to start. Most people say, well, I don't have a lot to save. Don't despise a small beginning, because a couple of dollars a day adds up over time. And eventually it turns into something that you could tap into. Now you have a seed to start investing and potentially grow your money exponentially.
Thank you so much for all this great advice. Where can we get more information and where can we reach you?
I could be reached at, it's very simple, howmoneyworks.com/James Wilkerson.
Show me the money.
That's what we do. We teach people how money works.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Veronica. I enjoyed it. You have an incredible rest of your day.
Stay with us. When we come back,